This is the new Series 25 collectible LEGO minifigure series, and I'm here to review them all. So with the first figure, we have the detective, and he has some very nice printing all around. He has a new, fabric piece to show his trench coat. I believe that's new. Nice mustache, and this brand new fedora piece that I'm excited to see in new city sets. He's got this working magnifying glass and a red fish. I know that's supposed to be some sort of detective reference. I just don't know what that reference is. And he's got some nice dual molding legs, as long as a little bit of printing there to show where the trench coat goes. Next up, we have the sport gamer girl. She has this little logo from the wheelchair racer from Series 22 with this little sport logo. She doesn't look like that she has any leg printing, but she does on the side to show some sweatpants. She has this RBG keyboard as long as an RGB mouse and this golden trophy with some lime headphones. A lot of people are hating on this figure. I don't really see why. I think it's a pretty good figure. I wish that there was some more leg printing in the front though, but really these dual molded arms with the black on top and the yellow on bottom are really, really nice. And here's where her alternate facial expression is. Looks like that she just won a match. Next up is probably my favorite of the series, which is the Bat Knight. He's got some really, really nice printing, even on the cape, which is paper, which I prefer than the spongy ones. He has this nice trans clear red axe that's double-sided. And I think that this is a new piece that connects it, not like the Stormtrooper lightsaber, not Stormtrooper, with the lightsaber help piece. He also has some dual molded legs from the back that I can't do it with that thing. From the back that you can see there. Also some nice back printing. And oh well, there you go. There's his facial expression with a very nice mustache and some red eyes. And then on this side, he doesn't have red eyes, but still got his mustache. And this really nice shield piece, which I really, really like. Here is the Olympian with his number one, podium thing that he got first place on. So that's cool. He's got, fake legs. Usually we only get one in city sets, if someone has it like that. So if you look like this in your life, then you can build your own custom minifigure. His bib number was 2024, which is this year, which is when the series came out. He's got this nice gold medal, this happy face he got from getting first place, with this face that looks like he's trying really, really hard to win his race. The fifth figure of the series is the shepherd man with the $100 Lego goat. This one doesn't have spots like the one that is $100, but it's nice to see that we might get some Lego goats in the future. And then with the figure, he does come with a walking stick that fell off. So hold on, let me just put that there you go. So there's his walking stick that he has. Also some cheese or soap or something. I don't know what this white tile is supposed to be. Nice little pouch with some dual molding legs with the olive green and brown boots on the bottom. As long as this side has a pouch where his left arm is, and then on his right arm there's no pouch and a nice little sack where he could hold his cheese, I don't know. And he's got this nice hood piece along with a alternate face of him sleeping. So there's that, and then there's the goat. Up next is this mushroom girl with a nice butterfly piece that I believe came in the LEGO Friends Botanical Garden set, as long as the skirt piece, which is not cloth. I thought that it would be, but it's not. Some nice torso printing, some nice face printing that has an alternate face where she's smiling in this really big mushroom piece. I don't know why, but when I first saw the figure, I thought that this piece was gonna be separate from the red piece. I don't know why, but she would pair up really, really nicely with this acorn boy from Series 22 with his little mushroom. Like, we should have just gotten another mushroom with her. Just, like, not with him. But, like, if she came with a mushroom, with, like, a butterfly and a mushroom, then that just would have been great. But you gotta have the acorn boy from Series 22 in order to have this. They're also very similar, like with this one, with the little smiley face on that side, and then the other smiley face with this side. It's just perfect with the rosy cheeks, and the smile is just like in the opposite direction. It's really, really cool. Up next is by far my least favorite figure of the series, just because like her abs that are showing, it just looks so much darker yellow than like her feet and her arms, and it's just really throwing me off. She also has the little like logo from the wheelchair racer from Series 22 also on her like hip piece. The reason why this is my least favorite series is because she's lifting weights barefoot. Like, she should at least have like some sort of protection. I'm not saying that she has to wear like steel toe boots, but like it's just annoying. She also has some Vita Rush from the city sets, as long as this really cool like floral tattoo. This is the best part of the figure. Other than that, I really couldn't care for it. And then the hair is also, I guess, kind of cool with the double buns. But other than that, I could really care less for this figure. Next up is the Triceratops dude. I think this is Triceratops. I don't know, I'm not really good with dinosaurs. But this is a pretty cool figure. He also comes with he doesn't come, but he has a double-sided face where he's smiling with some nice tail and back printing and some arm printing. This guy would also really go well with the T-Rex. Yeah, I think it's a T-Rex. I don't know dinosaurs very well. From Series 23. These guys just pair up really, really nice. And yeah, I hope that they're gonna make more dinosaur suits like this, but I would personally swap out his head for Orca from the Lego Batman movie, where he has this nice like mouth printing. So that way, if you take this off and then if you put that there and like that, it just looks really, really funny, and I love it so much. Next up is the Harpy with really nice color scheme. I really like the color scheme. I've seen a lot of people hate on this, but she has the gremlin legs with some nice gold claws and purple wings. I don't know why a lot of people don't like this figure. I think that it's a really solid figure. I just don't get it. Like, a lot of people hate this figure. I don't see why. I think that it's a really cool figure along with this one. But this one, not so much. But this figure, I don't get why it gets so much hate. I think it's a really solid figure. I'd put it like 8 out of 10. But this train kid is definitely a 10 out of 10. This one was the hardest one for me to find, because like any store that I would go to, I brought like the scale, which worked out really well for me but not so well for other people, like if you saw the B2's video. This kid I just couldn't find. He just wasn't in any store, but finally I found him at a Barnes & Noble near me. So he has some very nice printing all the way around with this hat, his little eye patch underneath his glasses, his little bandana, and his train with the 25 on it to represent Series 25, and his red wheels that if you take off his legs, then he can wheel around, which is pretty cool. Let me put those back on. Actually, his legs are the movable ones, which is nice. I don't really know why they would give those to us, because we can't really move his legs to begin with, and I just chopped his legs. That's great. But he does have some very nice printing all the way around. Also, the heaviest out of all the figures, if you do end up using the weight guide. Sorry that this video is also so scuffed. And then there is the Barbarian woman, or warrior, with this nice sword that's in 2 different colors. This figure doesn't really scream out like $5 worth like some figures of the series, but it's a fun inclusion. She also has 2 different faces, one with mud and one without. Maybe it's not mud, I don't know, maybe it's like war paint or something. But she also has some nice printing on her arms and dual molded legs. And yeah, I think that this is a pretty solid figure, but I wouldn't say that it's worth $5. And the last figure of the series is the dog groomer with this very nice dog. I don't know what breed it is, but I've seen it around. I probably should have Googled that before I reviewed this figure. But she also has some, I don't know if you can even see it, but she has some hair on her legs from grooming the dog, along with a paw print and a hearing aid in her hair. It's really nice that we get to see a lot of like disabilities of people with the Olympian and dog groomer. So that's really nice to see that Lego's doing. No back printing and no dual molded legs, but she does come with some scissors, some nice glasses. Then on the opposite side of her head, there's her other face, which is just calm. She does have, oh, I changed my mind, never mind. She does have some back printing. She has a little bow on her back. You just can't see it when her hair's covered. That's a shame. Sorry about that. I didn't think that she came with any. That made me like this figure a little bit more than I already did. So, yeah, that's the entire series. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for 200 subscribers. There's just one more thing that I would like to say. Every one of the figures has the new head mold that's different from the other figures that we got in the past. So I didn't know what figure to touch on that, so I just wanted to touch on it on the end, on how they're different from the ones that we originally had with the, like, fully covered head, how this one has a little bit of breathing holes in it in case kids choke on it. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for 200 subscribers. It means a lot.